a prize fit for a king. $50,000 and a chance to wear the crown. For 27 years, the World of Outlaws sprint cars have been coming to historic Eldora Speedway for the King's Royal. Steve Kinzer has raced in every King's Royal, winning the first race and 5 more over the years. This year could bring a 7th crown. Joey Saldana has led the points most of the season and is looking for his 3rd King's Royal crown. Jason Myers finished 2nd twice in the King's Royal, and he's ready to ascend to the throne. The World of Outlaws sprint car stars are here for a chance to be crowned racing royalty. It's the King's Royal, the World of Outlaws sprint cars, next on Speed. It is a beautiful night for racing, and we are ready for the King's Royal at Eldora Speedway in Rossburg, Ohio, the 27th running of this race that pays $50,000 to win. An overflow crowd is on hand and ready to go. I'm Bobby Gerald alongside Brad Doty. Shane Andrews will be joining us from the pits momentarily. Earl Baltas had a great idea back in 1984. On a big Saturday night in the middle of summer, he said, why not throw a special race? Brad, this certainly qualifies as a big race.
Well, $50,000 to win. Remember back in 1984, a big race was $5,000 to win. So when he started paying $50,000, it got everybody's attention. Earl is a visionary. I mean, you can look at all the things he's done with this speedway, and to come up with this race, as you said, I mean, that was a lot of money back then. It's still a lot of money today. And look at the fans. They flock this place year after year.
It's a complete weekend, including racing action that starts on Friday night with the night before the King's Royal, and that is spelled with a K rather than an N. And it was Joey Saldana who was the headliner on the night before the King's Royal. A little mix-up there in turn number 4. Sammy Swindell, Danny Lasowski, both involved in that one, and that set up this action for Saldana, actually having to endure one more problem there, a spin for Dave Blaney, and then a late race restart with his teammate Paul McMahon.
Double foul restarts here we've seen with the World of Outlaws. So Saldana gets the run into one. He always gets up for any race at Eldora, but he just seems like the higher the racetrack gets, the better he likes it.
And Joey Saldana, with that win, taking over the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series point standings lead. Saldana the winner over Schatz, the defending series champion, his teammate Paul McMahon, and then Steve Kinzer, who's having a resurgent season in 2010. Lucas Wolf was a 5th place finisher last night. So the fans are here, they are set, getting some autographs from all of their favorite drivers, and we are about ready to go with the 27th running of the King's Royal. $50,000 is on the line. Lots of activity here, including that man, the Smoke, Tony Stewart, the promoter, in the dunk tank earlier this afternoon.
That's a lot of fun for the fans. As you can see, Tony gets dunked again there. What a big turnout for the people to come out. Had a band, everybody playing today. It was great.
Have you ever seen this place more crowded?
I haven't.
As we look at time trials, we'll highlight it for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as far as the fastest guys. Danny the Dude Lasowski ends up 5th fastest tonight. A 13.418 for the Casey's General Store, car number 6. Lasowski, this hasn't been his best racetrack over the years, although he has had some limited success here.
Well, he had a big crash here, one of the first times he ever came here, and that's always in the back of his mind to admit that, but he's starting to get this place figured out.
One of the good young drivers is West Virginia's Cale Conley, a 13.411 on his lap. This is another driver who has limited experience at this racetrack, but he really seems to have a knack for time trialing.
Yeah, they really do. The Fisher engines and that thing's fast. They seem to struggle a little bit with the Goodyear tires. Maybe they're getting it figured out.
And Charlie Fisher, of course, not a bad guy to have on your side at Eldora Speedway. Donnie Schatz, the 4-time and defending World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series champion. He was 3rd quickest tonight with a 13.379. His car owned by Tony Stewart.
Yeah, you want to do good in front of the boss here at the boss's racetrack. Donnie, again, really liking Eldora the last few years. It seems like he always finds his way toward the front, as does this guy.
Joey Saldana was our 2nd fastest qualifier tonight. He, of course, drives for Casey Kane, the Budweiser number 9. A 13.334. Saldana's kind of developed a reputation at this racetrack, Brad, as a guy who's a thrill seeker. He likes to get right up there close to the wall.
He really does, and like I said earlier, the higher the cushion gets, the better he seems to like it. The closer to that wall he can get, the better.
But the man who was our lacrosse extreme tough quick timer of the night, it was Paul McMahon, and he leads the league in quick times for 2010. Paul going 13.2 39 tonight in the Great Clips car number 91, also owned by Casey Kane.
Yeah, the Casey Kane car's a lot of horsepower to the hood of both of those cars. They've been qualifying up front a lot this year.
So Paul McMahon is the man who has the fastest time tonight. We're running under a special format where they have the top 18 cars inverted into 6 heat races. So that means the fastest qualifier will be starting third in each one of these heat races. We're at Eldora Speedway, ready for the 27th running of the King's Royal. You are watching the greatest show on dirt. Welcome back to Eldora Speedway. Bobby Gerald alongside Brad Doty getting set for the 27th running of the King's Royal. Everybody, Brad, getting their cars together right now, and I would anticipate that just about everybody has their very best equipment with them tonight.
Well, they really do, and Donnie Schatz changed their engine today after last night. Didn't feel like it was up to what they needed. You look at the track facts, right? STP track facts, half mile. This place takes a lot of horsepower, 24 degrees, the banking very steep, so everybody wants their best engine, their best equipment in that car for tonight's race.
And what does it take to get around this racetrack well? Is it a flat foot type deal, or does it take a lot of bravery?
A lot of bravery, a lot of nerve. Put your foot in it, hold it wide open, get a lap here.
A lap around the track brought to you by the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars, the video game, which is available in stores for Xbox 360, or you can download it for PlayStation 3. But take us through it, Brad.
This is so realistic, folks. For anybody that's never get the chance to sit in a sprint car, especially at Eldora, this is about as close as you're going to get. This really shows the banking, shows how close that wall you can get to it, how quick it comes up. Cars all over the place. Shows how wide this racetrack is as well.
Looks like you need to grab a tear off there, Brad.
A lot of mud being slung there.
So the drivers are getting ready right now. Steve Kinzer, of course, is a name that is synonymous with Eldora Speedway. He's won more King's Royals than anybody in competition.
Oh, I think, over the years, Eldora's, it's just been one of the faster racetracks there have been. I remember the first time I come here when I first started racing, it was, just to see it and run around, and you'd heard so many, and there's just been so much history by the amount of drivers that's ran over the years. It's been around for a long time. It's had the history of paying some of the biggest first place purses there is, and some of the biggest first for a lot of things. So it's just a fun racetrack to race on also. Over the years, some of the wins sort of run into each other. Thank goodness we have been fortunate enough to be able to win that many races. Taking home quite a bit of money in shoe boxes a couple times, probably as much fun as anything. We used to get paid some cash back then. I can remember going to the pay window and getting put in a shoe box more than once. Some of the first 10,000 win races, and I think maybe even the first 50,000 win race, I had money in sacks and shoe boxes and went home with it. I hope the one this weekend stands out as much as any right now. I've got the intensity. I want to win, and I really want to run good. My whole race team's been working and putting out a big effort. The only thing that does sort of bothers me a little bit is I don't put quite the effort out to stay in a little better shape than what I should be right now, and maybe get another 20 pounds off of me, which I know would help our race team. We've been struggling a little bit the last couple years, but we're getting stronger this year. Running really consistent. We've had a little bit of trouble qualifying off and on, but our race car has been really fast in the features, and we've been able to overcome a lot of bad starting spots, which has probably helped us as much as anything has. But we gave a couple races away this year too that we lost. We shouldn't have lost. So along with everybody else. But we've had a good year, and it seemed to be getting stronger and stronger. Let's just hope it continues that way.
The fire still burning very brightly for Steve Kinzer at age 56. Joey Saldana, that's one of his main combatants, as is Donnie Schatz, the 4-time and defending series champion. They are getting ready for heat racing, and that's what we'll have when we come back to the 27th King's Royal from Eldora Speedway on Speed.